There is a possibility that you have not tried out chicken hearts. So in this recipe, I'll be showing you how to make peri-peri chicken hearts, which are going to turn out very flavorful, a little bit spicy since we are using peri-peri seasoning, and so delicious. Also, we are going to be making some well-flavored rice, and it's going to turn out perfect. You're going to prep up a few fresh ingredients ahead, and I have 2 blended tomatoes, 1 medium carrot, coriander, crushed garlic and ginger, assorted peppers, and white onion, which you can substitute with the regular onion, that is the red onion. Also, the key ingredient in this recipe is chicken hearts, and I have around 500 grams of chicken hearts that I've washed and removed the excess fat. So they're nice and clean. And also we are going to be making a side dish just in a few. So you're going to place a pan over medium flame and add in 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. You can also use some avocado or canola oil. Then when the oil is hot, you're going to transfer in your chicken hearts. Cook your chicken hearts for around 2 minutes. We are building up flavor for our peri-peri chicken hearts, so searing is not optional. This is after around 2 minutes. Once done searing, this is how your chicken livers are going to be looking, and you'll notice that they have a very nice sear. So you're going to scoop out and transfer to a plate. And also the chicken hearts have rendered some fat. And into the same cooking oil, which is full of flavor, since we have some chicken juices and bits of chicken meat, you're going to cook your onions for around 2 minutes over medium-low flame. The white onion is going to add in sweetness to the dish. So slowly caramelizing the onions is going to add in sweetness to the dish. I have grated in some 4 cloves of garlic and half a teaspoon of ginger, which is going to add in lots of flavor to the dish. So as the onions are cooking, I'm going to add in the crushed garlic and ginger. Cook for around 30 seconds or so until it's very fragrant. Also, garlic and ginger burns really fast, so you have to keep on stirring as the aromatics are cooking. That is garlic and ginger. Once everything is ready, you're going to add in half a teaspoon of peri-peri seasoning and 1 teaspoon paprika. Add in 1 seasoning cube. Crush the seasoning cube with your spatula and toss the spices for around 30 seconds. And this is going to wake up all the flavors in the seasoning. Peri-peri seasoning is a combination of several spices. Just go to the nearest supermarket and get yourself some peri-peri seasoning. Once everything is ready, I'm going to add in my blended tomatoes. Stir in. Add in some half-moon carrots. Stir in and cook your tomatoes for around a minute or so. And for my side dish, I'm going to be making some white rice, and I have 1 cup of long grain basmati rice that I'm going to be washing several times until the water runs clear. This is to get rid of the excess starch in the rice. If you cook your rice without washing, it will turn out mushy. Yes. Once your rice is nice and clean, you're going to place a pot over medium flame. Add in your rice. Because I'm cooking 1 cup of rice, I'm going to add in 2 cups of water with the same cup that I used to measure out the rice. Add in some seasoning, that is salt. I'm going to add in a teaspoon. Some cooking oil, around a tablespoon. And I always cook my rice with cold water and it always turns out perfect. Check on my tomatoes. Add back my chicken hearts, stir in. And to my rice, I'm going to be adding in some fennel seeds and cumin seeds, which are going to make the rice very aromatic. Back to my chicken livers. Just look how gorgeous the chicken livers are looking at this point. So I'm going to add in half a cup of water. Stir in my chicken hearts, and then I'm going to wait for around a minute so that the water can come to a boil. Check the seasoning. If it's not perfect, I'm going to be adding in some more salt. Remember, we added in a seasoning cube which contains salt, so I'll check and perfect the seasoning. As for the rice, you're going to wait for around a minute so that the water can come to a boil. Check the seasoning. If it's not perfect, you're going to add in a little bit more salt. Cook your rice for around 2 to 3 minutes. And once the water is fully absorbed, you're going to cover and simmer for 5 minutes. Simmer your chicken hearts for around 5 minutes or until the gravy is nice and thick. My dish is a little bit acidic, so I'm going to add in half a teaspoon of sugar, which is going to stabilize the acidity of the dish. My sauce is reduced and it's been around 4 to 5 minutes. I'm going to check my seasoning once more and it's just perfect. So I'm going to add in some assorted peppers, which are going to add in some color and also a little bit of sweetness, since red and yellow peppers are sweet. Stir in the seasoning, and then I'm going to cook for around a minute because I love my capsicum a little bit crunchy. After a minute, you're going to garnish with some coriander to add in some color and also some very nice flavor, since coriander is very delicious. Stir in, and my peri chicken hearts are ready. Also, my rice is ready, so I'm going to put out the flames and check on my rice. Use a fork and fluff up my rice. And serve. Once done serving, everything is going to be looking amazing, and I love that we have different colors since we added in some assorted peppers. The chicken hearts are well cooked and they've sipped in the seasoning, which is peri seasoning. The rice is very flavorful, and I've topped up with some tomatoes and cucumbers to add in some color and also eat your vegetables. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll be giving this recipe a try.